who are connecting. We were sharing a lot of information that's causing transformation for this generation and the generation to come. The part that was really interesting for me today is that we were speaking about the importance of cinnamon. What I just did, I already drank 2 or 3 big cups of cinnamon. All right, and you'll be surprised how powerful it is. Whether you're having any kind of discomfort, anything that's actually going on, you might want to really connect that way because it gives you an opportunity. Now, I just want to let you know yesterday I was not able to do the English show just because we were on a restricted program. So I don't want you to think that we were bailing out on you. And even today, I kind of wanted to bail out, but I realized that if I do that, that's not cool. Because one of the main key to success is what? Consistency and perseverance. And so even when there are things that may, for a reason or another, may be considered um, that may create some kind of issues, such as we had the issue yesterday. We definitely want to continue do the right thing by connecting with you guys and make sure that your guys are connecting. So as I send this live to so many people, I send them to all my folks that's on WhatsApp. All the people. When I say on WhatsApp, I put it on my status, and also we drop it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. So we make sure we have it in many different platforms. So for all the people who are actually connecting with us, you guys got an opportunity to really see it that way. Remember, we also share the live on Messenger. So a lot of people that's in our Messenger feed, we really connect with them. So there's a reason why we actually do that. We want to make sure that we're connecting with all our people regularly. Now, most people are not going to be that committed, but we are. So if you're probably on the live for the first time, I would definitely encourage you to press one on the live and let us know where you're listening to us from. What's up, Fares? I know a lot of people who are connecting are usually my Creole group, but here's a funny part. You'll be surprised. My Creole group also speak English, but sometimes we want to hear our stuff in our own native tongue. So I'm gonna say something. Who here knows a herb called deedu? I want to let you know that there's a whole lot of herbs that's just so funny that most people don't know that there are those type of things. What's up, Black JP? I mean PJ. All right. So we have so many different herbs in our country. There's one called esquin. Who here knows these things? Um, So that's one of the reasons that we're actually here. We're creating that massive transformation. But the main thing we wanted to speak about cinnamon, one of the things that we like about cinnamon is that cinnamon does a whole lot of things. One thing that I like, it helps with digestion. It helps with circulation. It's an antifungal. It's an antimicrobial. You want to make sure that you're connecting with things like that. What's up? What's up, Black? And I'm glad that we get an opportunity to speak about things like that because most people they don't really care to hear things like that because they don't make it mean something for them. Now, the only time people really care so much about looking for an alternative is when things are, I mean, let's say your health is going south and nothing is working. When nothing is working, medically, that's when people will say that, hey, you know what? Let me give it a try. Now, remember, the natural should have been the standard, right? That's why one of my partners from the chamber always says that natural medicine is something that ought to be practiced every day. And then, of course, if you have some kind of challenges, um, where you have to be in the hospital or you have to go see your physician, then that's a whole different thing. Now, some people have said to me that that I'm a little biased, that I give all the good stuff to the Creole folks. In English, I try to behave, and they even say I'm so biased that I changed shirts. So whenever I'm speaking to my Creole crew, I mostly use the blue one instead of the black one. Well, there's many reasons. Better be safe than sorry. Now we shared something with a lot of people, and I just want to put it out there. We shared something relating to it's called a cinnamon cure. The cinnamon cure that we shared, a lot of our folks who's already in our system, we sent them um, we sent them a bunch of recipe for 7 days, how they can reverse, listen to me, reverse, what's up, hello, reverse blood sugar issues. Now, in natural medicine, we like to call it sugar regulation. We don't like to call it by the medical name, which is diabetes. We rather call it sugar regulation because it is against the law. What law? Whose law? Well, I'm not supposed to say that diabetes has a cure, but I can say that you can assist yourself, you can help yourself in stabilizing sugar regulation, because the word sugar regulation is not a word or a name for blood sugar in the medical world. So you understand the reason how you have to be careful so that your word doesn't create your world. And that's the reason why we take the time to be very careful, even though we have the First Amendment where we have freedom of speech. But I'll tell you that not many people get to enjoy it. So, of course, if you're here for the first time, just press one on the live. I am doing this solely because my kids always said that, Daddy, there's not enough people in the Creole realm to actually go viral. I said, you got to be kidding me. It's not like we're just like only like a million. No, we got a bunch of people in our community. What's up, Inez? Hopefully I can speak to you today. So I just want to let you know that a lot of times people like to downplay, or they like to really, hey, what's up, Mano? They like to really lower the status of our folks while not understanding. I told them that we have more than enough people in our culture that really believes. Now they might look and say, hey, why Daddy's talking about us? Well, here's the reason why. I'm challenging all of you who actually are Creole speaking people. Hello, Mano. And not only are Creole speaking people, thanks, RJ. Not only are Creole speaking people, if you know somebody that knows somebody, or your kid or whoever that speaks English, get them connected on the live, because it will make a huge difference when they know that, hey, that sugar regulation problem that I have can be solved, can be reversed in 7 days. So what I'm going to do right now, and I hope I don't take too long because I'm going to keep it short and sweet. We have some calls that are scheduled that we want to really handle. We're going to give you the recipe. And when we give you the recipe, I want you to go to YouTube, okay? And because the person is not on the live, and send it to them. Guys, I'm really, really open. You guys can reach out to me. Again, 954-934-7921. 954-934-7921. Now, when you do send me a text, you know what you're going to find out? You're going to actually find out, okay, that I send you a text. The text is going to say, what's the best time for us to be in communication? So whenever we have that, that's going to be something good. Got it? So let's go ahead and get started. I've sent as many as I can. Now, right now, we're going to have an increased amount of people that joins us through YouTube just because we're sending it over and over and over. If you're ready to hear those recipes, all 7 of them, press 1 on the live. And this is the part that somebody sent me a text, told me that you're doing great, but you could do better. Thank you, Islan. They said you can do better. So I got it that, yes, I got it. Thank you. Hey, you're my guy. Remember, all we got to do is keep winning. That's all we do. All right. Thank you, CJ. All right. So you guys are ready to hear. Okay, I'm going to ask again. If you guys ready to hear those recipe, press 1 on the live. We only have one person press 1. Okay? I am going to give those recipes and you're going to see the difference. And again, I'm giving it to you for free. Elda, thank you. Bon bagay. All right? So that's one of the reasons that we usually do that. So I know we gotta put in the time. All right, perfect. This was my last cent, and let's go to the thing. All right. So what I said to you is that if you actually want to receive the same, if you want to receive the recipe, you could just send me a text through 954-934-7921. 954-934-7921. There's natural herbs that they don't want us to know about. Now, if you're doing that program, here's what I would actually suggest, okay? All right, we have so many different topics, right? What I would highly suggest that you do, uh, find the opportunity to go back to my shows and then, listen to them, get the information. I have them all here. So there are some shows in English, there are some shows in Creole. Okay? So let's make sure we make this happen. All right, first of all, day 1, you take cinnamon, ginger, apple cider vinegar, 3 to 7 cloves in 8 to 16 ounces of water. Okay? When you do that, what are you doing? You're actually giving yourself an opportunity to have your blood sugar get what? Get lowered. Now, if you say, what's the dosage? I'll say start with a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of ginger, okay? I'll also say you could take a capful of apple cider vinegar, and then since we are around the full moon time, I would encourage you to use 7 cloves. If I show you my tea, I'm looking at it right here. I have 7 cloves in it, and I have my thing, but it's a lot more. I have the actual raw ginger, okay, because I was doing something different, and I had some garlic in it. Probably next week we're gonna talk about the power of believing garlic, okay. So I just want to let you know that's a challenge we're doing for 7 days, and if it works for you, then you can move on to the second week or the third week. There are people who are looking to lose weight that can help. So that's why I'm giving you that information. Cinnamon, ginger, apple cider vinegar, 3 to 7 cloves. All right. And you do that 8 to 16 ounces twice a day. Okay. So that's day 1. Day 2, cinnamon, cayenne pepper, apple cider vinegar, 3 to 7 cloves, 8 to 16 ounce warm water twice a day. How do you do it? Most people don't understand. I will say, if you have blood sugar issue, you can start with what? A little pinch, okay? And gradually increase to half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, and eventually you could increase yourself to, a teaspoon or a spoon, okay? You want to really measure that because that's important. You don't want to go too high. Now, cinnamon has very great properties, but we're also letting you know there's other things that you could happen. Now, I kid you not, a lot of people would rather us do this show around this time because there's a lot of people who are getting off work and this is the time that they want to do this. I've even had offers to do the show like in the nighttime. Like in the nighttime, this one I gotta sleep. So that's one of the reasons that I'm sharing all this, okay? So that's why you want to keep on sharing it to as many people as possible. And as we streamline the time frame that we do, we're going to start using the principle of Tesla, 3, 6, and 9. So starting tomorrow, are you guys ready for this? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if we start applying 3, 6, and 9. But it's going to be to the point. Okay, so that's how we engage into different things, different situation, and to make it happen. All right. Okay, day 3. Day 3 is cinnamon, turmeric, apple cider vinegar, 3 to 7 cloves. Now you'll notice I typically do 3 ingredient, and the base may be an apple cider vinegar. That will change in a little bit because you want to really do minimum 3. The apple cider vinegar is mostly because it's probiotic and it will assist in absorption. So you take 1 capful in 8 to 16 ounce of water. Now most people do it wrong. Here's what they do: they take a capful in a little bit of water. No, no, no. You don't want to take it too concentrated. By the way, apple cider vinegar is known to be the cheap man's way to probiotic. This is how people get healthy. So if you that's watching right now, you tend to have issues with, you ready? A cold, digestion issues, you can do that. Now, for all you guys that are coming in, that's you're basically probably Creole speaking people. All right, make sure you what do you call it? Subscribe so that you can get this live anytime we're doing it in Creole. Okay. All right. So I just want to share that with you because a lot of you guys that's coming in, I know you guys probably don't know that we do this in Creole at 11:11. So starting tomorrow, just let you know, we're gonna start at 11:11 and we're gonna end at 12:12. Haha, you did not know that. So now you know. So all my folks who usually come late or come at the time that they come, then you guys gonna be catching this live on the replay on YouTube or Facebook, okay? Or Instagram. So that's why we're basically doing this. So let's do day 4. Cinnamon, cayenne pepper, ginger, turmeric, 8 to 16 ounce warm water. You will like that one, especially for those who are planning on celebrating um, Valentine's. So literally in 3 days. So if I were you, start right now. All right, day 5, cinnamon, turmeric, ginger, 3 to 7 cloves. That's day 5. Day 6, cinnamon. Now, you know something called chocho or chayote? All right, for my folks in Creole, we call it militon. You want to take the juice of militon, ginger, cayenne pepper. You'll be surprised. Now, why do we want you to take the juice of militon? You don't need to use apple cider vinegar. Nope. No. You don't need it. All right. You're just going to use the juice of militon. By you using the juice of militon, it's going to get you to exactly what you want to achieve. So that's the reason why we're encouraging you to actually do it that way. All right. So now let me give you the last piece of the puzzle, which is day 7. So the day 7 is cinnamon, shilajit, moringa, ginger, cayenne pepper, 8 to 16 ounces of warm water. When we say warm water, you do that, it gets you somewhere. That's the reason why we talk about these things. We talk about them because they will make a difference. Okay? So that was the complete 7-day that you want to really do in order to reverse sugar regulation. So if you want to be in communication with me, do not hesitate. I will make sure we help you out. Now, for those who want to connect with us, there's a test that we do called live blood analysis. All right, you see that guy? You see it? You see it? All right, we take 2 drops of your blood. Take us about an hour, give or take, and you will live longer. 2 drops of blood, 1 hour, you may live longer. Those who do not have your book yet, there are no incurable disease. I suggest that you do that. Oh, okay. I'm happy for the question. Hold on. Okay. All right. It doesn't matter if I'm acidic. I can take cayenne pepper. Yeah. So even if you have acid reflux, you can do that. Here's what you do. Remember, one cap full in 8 to 16 ounces of water. By you doing that, Black PJ, it gives you access to really balance your body. You'll see. And for those who typically have issues with acid reflux, all I will encourage you to do, take a pinch of that. I've had several people do it. They like it. They love it. They're surprised that it didn't give them any problem. Everything about natural health is really know how to manage what? If you can manage using the right dosage, that makes a world of difference. As long as you manage to use the right dosage, you will never go wrong. And that's one of the reasons we actually do that. We do that because we want to make sure that you understand the whole idea with what we're doing. Okay? So I'm so glad that all of you guys decided to connect with us today. And I think that is something really awesome. Now, if you're not taking hibiscus around this season, you had a disadvantage. Don't be surprised if you're having issues with asthma. And if you're not using that with good hearth and berry to assist your heart, yeah, that's a problem too. All right? All you got to do, under the tongue, and you got it going. Hey, Micheline, how you doing? Yeah, we're just about to wrap up. And all of you that wants to be seen at the Delray office, we know what today is. Remember, in 14 more days, I'll be seeing you guys in Delray. So please give me a call, 954-934-7921, 934-934-7921. You could catch it on YouTube, Mama, because we are on YouTube. Because we have one consultation we're going to have to do in a little bit, because there's a lot of people. We have a backlog of calls and all these things that we got to handle, okay? So make sure that you stay connected, and we're going to give you information that they don't want you to know about. Now, for all the people who are here who wants to get their 5 minute at no cost, please reach out to me, 954-934-7921. If for a reason or another you want to spend more than 5 minutes, it's only $35 until the 25th. And after that, we'll be going to 58, which is Isaiah 58. You know what Isaiah 58 is? Isaiah 58, it's Isaiah 58. So that's what we're going to be merging to. Okay, guys? All right. Thank you very much for liking. Thank you for actually connecting. And this is the last word I'm going to say in Creole. Are you guys ready? Pour tout le monde qui besoin connecter ensemble avec nous, pas oublier, nous fait émission chaque jour en créole 11h11. Et nous t'avons connecté ensemble avec, pas hésiter, ou carrelez nous dans 954 934 79 21. Si vous besoin qu'on ait plus d'émissions que nous fait en créole, juste aller sur YouTube ou bien Instagram ou après appeler l'émission. C'est Health Max Ed ou bien nom Max-Olivier Carre. Okay? All right, guys. You guys stay blessed. And that's a wrap. Thank you. We'll see you again at 5:55 tomorrow. Okay? For English. But for the Creole folks, we're going to see each other at 11:11. Okay? All right. I'm glad I was able to assist you guys. If you guys have any question, leave it in the chat or leave it into the DM me. Okay? If you need me to speak Creole to you, si vous voulez me parler Creole ensemble avant, ou t'as regardé l'émission ça ou besoin de connecter avec moi, pas hésiter. Juste qui ton DM pour moi ou bien relève dans 954 934 79 21. Okay? All right. Bon bagay. You guys stay blessed. Take care. Bon bagay. All right, so let's get this going.